instead of training like this,
squeeze, take your time with this movement.
Side. Hey. Women should train like this. I need to train like a man and eat like a man in order to look more like a woman. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a personal trainer. My brother's a personal trainer. If you want a smaller waist, stop starving yourself and stop doing so much cardio. Don't do that. Everyone's talking about like, okay, you need to decrease your calories and do this to like get inches off your waist, but that's not how it works. Yes, if you need to lose weight, go into a calorie deficit and you'll lose weight, but this is not, I'm not talking about that. Okay, I have a naturally very rectangle body, okay, see? Rectangle, okay? Ever since I realized that like people were like, had waists and like curves and stuff to them, and I realized that I didn't, so like elementary school, but insecure about it. So it wasn't until recently that I realized like, oh, starving myself is not the answer. I made a video recapping my whole fitness journey, like right here. You can watch it. I don't know which corner it'll be in, this one or that one, whatever. But yeah, I thought that I had to starve myself and do immense amounts of cardio every single day for hours, super intense, to make my waist smaller. And that made my waist actually look bigger in proportion to the rest of my body, and because I have a naturally bigger waist size, hip to waist ratio. So for the past like 4 years, maybe 5, I don't really know, around 4 years, I have been training like a bodybuilder. And I have definitely developed into the style. Like the first time I started working out like this, I had a personal trainer named Jason, which this is all in my fitness journey video. But anyways, I started with him and yeah, just started lifting weights like a bodybuilder. He's a bodybuilder. My dad's a bodybuilder and my brother's a bodybuilder. So they've all been training like that forever. So then I was like, I'm gonna train like that too and see what happens. I don't really even know what made me decide. I think I just started to be like, you know what, I want bigger muscles. And it wasn't until March 11th this year that I decided to like go on a bulk. And if you watch my 75 hard results video journey thing, this is the second round of 75 hard that I've done, and I like made myself bulk. I've realized like, oh, wait a minute. I need to train like a man and eat like a man in order to look more like a woman. Huh? That's what I have to do. If you want a smaller waist, you have to train like a man and you have to eat like a man, and that makes you look like a woman. That's, I'm telling you, that sounds really weird, but that's exactly what is working for me, and I'm seeing results in my body. So famously, Arnold Schwarzenegger had a small waist that was front to back, which is like how mine is. Like I have a small waist front to back. It's not genetically narrow from the front, but he fixed this by doing vacuums, which I do some of those, working on his core and building his lats to be literally monstrous. So they made his waist look tiny in comparison. I have made leaps and strides and bounds and hops and whatever the things by eating a lot more and training like a bodybuilder, like a guy, and like going all out and making all the worst, horrible, worst faces. All of the horrible, terrible grimaces. I am not a pretty lifter. I am not elegant or graceful. I am very destructive and loud when I lift, because that's what men look like when they lift. So I want to do that too because it's working. Also, it's been scientifically proven that women do not need as long as a rest between sets of like heavy lifting as men do. So I used to do everything I could to shrink, and now I'm doing everything I can to grow. I still haven't really explained what I'm saying here. So basically, I eat a lot of protein. I honestly just like food that has protein in it, but you need to make sure that you're eating a lot of protein, okay? Also, I'm not a doctor. I'm just like saying my stuff and my journey and my things that I've done that I've seen improvements with. I'm sharing with you what I've done and what I've done to see results. So basically, make sure you're getting enough protein in and make sure you're getting enough carbs in. I started eating bread like every day, like sourdough. I've seen so much gains. What I'm trying to do is eat more and train like a bodybuilder in order to put size on my shoulders, my lats, my legs, Yeah, so basically making my butt bigger, quads bigger, lats bigger, shoulders bigger, arms bigger, actually makes your waist look smaller. Believe it or not, in proportion. So yeah, I am way bigger than I used to be. Like, I used to be teeny tiny because I literally starved myself. Okay, so this is June of 2024, me doing some bicep curls during 75 hard the first time. And here is me exactly a year later, June of 2025, doing bicep curls. A lot more muscle and yeah, more weight added on there.
So drop another one.
And I've put on, since then, like 20 pounds. Yeah, I put on like 20 pounds total in the past like 4 years. Gaining muscle and like building muscle is more important than shrinking yourself. So like I'm trying to make my waist look smaller by building my back muscles, like this part, and I'm still working on my legs, trying to get a bigger butt, bigger quads. And it wasn't until, listen.
To some tunes?
It wasn't until I started eating. I can't even talk, I keep getting so like. It wasn't until I started eating enough that I saw any results at all, really. Because I mean, I've seen results. I was very lean. I got down to like 18.5% body fat, but I was teeny tiny. Looked like a skeleton to me. That's just what I think I looked like. Insert pictures and stuff. That wasn't my goal. And I was like, why am I not growing bigger muscles right now? Like I didn't understand. And then this past spring, up until now, I'm still kind of doing it. I was like, okay, fine. I'm doing a bulk. I'm just gonna see what happens. Before summer, too. Of all things, a bulk before summer. Oh my gosh, it's fine. It wasn't until I literally started eating more that I've seen so much growth and progress in my body. And I've talked about this in the 75 hard video. I haven't taken out cardio totally. I do like weighted vest walks and stuff because I think that's really good for your metabolism. I just enjoy walking outside too. So yeah, I walk and lift weights 6 days a week. You definitely don't need to do 6 days a week. You can do 3 days a week. If you don't lift at all, if you started lifting once a week, you would see progress. And if you just started making sure to get you protein in first, like in the day, before you eat a meal, think, okay, is there protein in this? If you want to apply your goals to what I'm saying, I would recommend just being like, okay, does this chicken have enough protein? Chicken has a lot of protein. Eggs, all the things, protein powder, power bars. Just focus on your protein. You can Google this, ask AI, ChatGPT. What's a really good high protein diet that I can do? You have to lift like a man. You don't have to, but in my experience, I am lifting like a bodybuilder man from 1980 and eating like one too.
Right? Perfectly done.
I have a little thing I'm supposed to say here. So your shoulders defining the taper, okay? And then your lats, that's also part of the taper. You want that like that triangle look. And then, yeah, legs. I've been following a bunch of girls on Instagram that are flipping jacked. Insert their pictures here or wherever I need to put them. These are like my inspirations. What are the flipping Wonder Woman people called? Like a gladiator woman? What's that called? Oh, and last but not least, probably lean beef patty is like my biggest inspiration at the current moment. Watch this epic can squish. That's what they look like though, and it's because they train like a guy and eat a lot of food, and they aren't trying to be skinny and teeny tiny little babies, because that's not healthy for women at all, okay? I've been there, okay? I messed up all my hormones. I did all the things wrong, okay? Don't do that. Eating more and training like a man has helped me, and is what I'm thinking that these women, I'm pretty dang sure by looking at their Instagrams and what they post, like these girls are also doing that. They're eating a lot, and they're training hard and lifting heavy and making all the grimaces and ugly noises like that I do. This is really embarrassing. Oh, this sucks. I follow my dad's like workout. I've literally been trained by an IFBB pro bodybuilder, Nathan Epler.
And this is his first Olympia appearance. Wow.
Yeah, he does. He does look tall.
He's got nice traps. Look at that.
train.
You need to eat more and you need to train like a guy. I'm telling you, don't be a girl with the little, we're gonna do this for 30 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do, that's fine. I'm just saying from personal experience, I want to grow big muscles and not starve myself and not be low energy all the time. Train hard, eat big. Do not be afraid of bulking. Don't let that be the thing that gets in the way of building the body that you want. Strong, how do you do that? Strong is feminine, okay? And starving isn't the answer. I learned that the hard way. Don't let it happen to you. You will save so much time if you just eat a lot and train really hard. So that is all I have for today. Leave a comment below if you agree with this message or a hate comment if you don't agree with this message. That's all I had for today. Peace out, bye.